Good morning. This is Dr. Lewis Singer, Singer Family Chiropractic here in Boynton Beach, where families go to be well. And this is another installment of Question for the Doc. Let me remind you, if you are a practice member, or even if you're not, if you'd like to send questions our way, you can give the office a call, or when you're here, you can either tell Allison or Carol what your question is, and more than likely, it'll show up right here. Well, this question today is from Mo, and Mo wanted to know, I love this question, it's one of my favorites actually, how young can you be before you undergo chiropractic care? Great question. Well, let's think about what causes subluxation. It has to do with stress. And the number one physical stress is the birth process itself, especially how birth is done here in the Western world. And that's a natural childbirth. There is a lot of torquing, a lot of pulling, especially on the neck. Imagine if it's a C-section or it's vacuum extraction or they use forceps. In fact, many times when young parents come in, even before they bring in the kids, I'll ask them about the birth of their child. And it's amazing the correlation between the birth and how sick or healthy the child is as they're progressing through life. So the very first adjustment, believe it or not, can take place minutes right after the birth. Now, for those of you that are getting adjusted or understand chiropractic, understand it's a totally different adjustment. We're not going to take the baby's neck and go like that, okay? So the bones in a baby's neck, in a newborn's neck, they're not even really bones. They're soft. They haven't really congealed yet, if you will. So the spine is very, very soft. So instead of, as we do a normal adjustment, taking the vertebra and twisting it or torquing it like that, with a baby, with a newborn, I should say, you can actually use your pinky. I can even show a parent how to do this, pretty easy. And you find the vertebra that's out of alignment. Usually it's going to be, of course, in the cervical spine because of the birth process. And just very gently with pinky, just a light little push, like you're pushing a melon, just like that, and get it right back in place. And I think the youngest baby I've personally ever adjusted was was my son, a couple of minutes old. And with my patients, I had a patient of mine, is still with me today, who gave birth at hospital. And she called me in not only to adjust her, but to adjust her newborn son within 48 hours. And the family's still with us today, and it's pretty amazing, the health of that family. So great question, Mo. Thank you very much. We'll look forward to seeing all of you again next week. Again, I am Dr. Lewis Singer, Singer Family Chiropractic, where families go to be well. Have an amazing week.